Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath. So today, I think I want to go back to doing some endurance runs. It's been a long time since we really powered up, and just have a couple of things that I want to take care of first. I want to throw some points into Fusion. See how much. So I have 2520 extra mana right now. Yeah, so that cost me about 600 mana to go from 15 up to 20. But I think this is going to be well worth it. Definitely wouldn't be worth it to upgrade that, though. I think all I might do at this point... Let's see, what happens if I upgrade this? Additional pylon damage. I don't know, I haven't really been using pylons that much. I think I'm going to put another 5 points in beam. Yeah, I definitely don't want to let this get too much lower. In fact, that might already be more than I should have done. Okay, and then I'm not going to spend a lot of time on my talisman, but I can open up either a right or a bottom slot. So let's just look at my pieces for that. That's a corner fragment. So this is decent for the right edge. This is decent for the bottom edge. Oh, here we go. This is an excellent piece. All right, so let's open this up. And let's see here. I think I decided that this is not worth it. Tempting to get the experience, but I'm gonna ditch that. It's gonna be a long time before we have top edges, so I'm gonna get rid of some of these as well. That top right corner, I'll definitely have something to beat that when the time comes. This is another corner that's not that impressive. Okay, that's a reasonable piece. Not terrible. Alright, I think I've already checked over most of these, so I'm going to put all the inner fragments up here. This is a bottom fragment that's not bad. Let's see. Gotta get these organized. This is a left fragment. I believe this might be the only one I have that's a left edge. This is a corner. We'll have better than this by the time we open up that corner slot. Same thing goes for this. That's nice. That's nice. Both of these already give experience. I think I'm gonna ditch this. It's probably the only corner fragment I'll keep for right now. Okay, so let me get some of these pieces in here. I'm gonna place that. This is not very exciting. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so I'm probably going to place this based on which one gives me the better shape. Let me go ahead and do that for right now. I'm going to take out these for right now because those are easier to deal with. Same thing goes for this. That piece will be pretty tricky to do. Alright, I'm starting to regret getting into this. I'm trying to put most of the pieces that I already leveled up into these slots. Okay, so I probably want to get both of these back in. At least this one. The only place this can go right now is there. So now I'm looking for something that's this shape. Or this shape. Let's go ahead and do that. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of this mechanic. Let's see, do I have anything that sticks out on the bottom three sides? Doesn't look like it. This one works. It's kind of a crummy one to use, though. Alright, so let's assume that we want to do something like this. Now we need something like this piece. That one's decent. Do I have any others like that? This one fits. Alright, let me go back through these and see if I missed anything obvious. What's the deal with this? I just don't need this. This is not good stats, really. Okay, so the corner and edge fragments we don't need. The bottom fragment, we've decided to use this one. I'm just going to move this over here for right now. And then I'm just looking to see if there's any really good fragments that I should be using. None of these really seem to be amazing. This one is nice. Alright, do I have a slot for this? Looks like the answer is no, not without changing a whole bunch of stuff. It's way better than this one, though. Let me see if I can pull this off. Which one is it that I wanted? This. And then we need something like this shape. Alright, this is not ideal. I think I'm gonna go back to the way I had it, if I can figure that out. Would have been something like this, and then this one. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That was more time than I wanted to spend on that anyway. Okay, so now I can get the upgrades on this. I don't really need to upgrade that. This can get more experience. I don't know if I get more mana for upgrading this again. I do. Didn't for the second one, though. Ah, so this isn't upgraded. Yeah, let's go ahead and get damage to all the enemy types. Damage to Swarmlings and Reavers. Yeah, sure. I can go ahead and afford to spend money upgrading that. So I think in the future, the way this will work is I'll have a selection of strong pieces. I'll fit most of them in, and then I'll have like a spot. And then I'll just use the shape change to fit the exact piece that I want into that spot. The other thing I'm considering is I could do something like just change all of my pieces into shapes that always fit well together. So something like if every piece was this shape, then they would always fit no matter where you put them. So that might be a good long-term plan if I wanted to do a lot of hot swapping. But we'll see. I'm still trying to work out what the best way is to deal with this. I'm not even sure that I made that much of an impact here. But I'm kind of tired of doing this, so we're going to leave it at that. And we already dealt with skills. That was the talisman. Okay, and now we need to find a good field to power up on endurance mode. So I'm just going to jump into... I should have actually switched to endurance just to look at the map. I'm going to look at the maps for some that have the crit gems and the mana stealing gems. This one does have some mana shards to get me started at the beginning. But other than that, it doesn't look that exciting. So I'm going to look at a couple more. So here's one. We haven't even done this in endurance mode. Okay, we have a couple of shards. A shrine. That's actually pretty nice because we could like freeze stuff and get a whole bunch of stuff grouped up around this. I guess I will try this. So I'm going to want to send them the long way around here and here. Oh, right. I need to set up my stats for this. And we're going to need some gems to harvest these shards. Okay, so let's... Which one was that? Okay, so we're going to do endurance. We're going to set this to max. Set overcrowd to max. And now I have to think about whether I want to do another trait. Don't want a whole bunch of shields. I don't think I want to create a whole bunch of extra swarmlings. This is going to make everything spawn twice as fast, which would be easier. I have to shoot everything twice as fast, or... Okay, this is actually going to be easier, I think. Because they're going to be quicker, but they're not going to spawn at a quicker rate. So I still need the same overall fire rate. Okay, I think I'm going to try this. With these 3 traits maxed, this is going to give me almost 5 times the experience. This is assuming that I can survive the early game of this. So I think to start this off, I'm going to want these to harvest from the mana shards, and then when they're done, they can just be a little mana farm. And then I think I want to build right here. Now I think what I'm going to do is at the beginning, I'm going to make this pure mana leeching. And then later I'm going to sell it and make it pure critical hit. But for right now, I should get a lot more mana. Let's see how high grade I can get this. Just grade 3, and I will start amplifying as well. Okay, I don't see how I'm going to be able to survive this early game, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. There's going to be so many monsters. Guess assuming I can survive until I get beam. And actually, I'm going to be able to upgrade this and cast a beam. And that's going to give me even more mana. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to do it. I'm going to freeze a bunch of stuff right here. Looks like we are out of beam on this. Yeah, I need to do this. This is going to be very precarious early on. Oh yeah, we are going to be in big trouble. I don't think there's any way... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill all of these. I don't have enough of that. Okay, so I need to do a different map, I think. Or do this without some of those stats. I can't survive the early game of this. I don't really have anything I could have used. Maybe a pylon, but that wouldn't have taken all these out. If I had a longer maze, I could have survived this burst. So let's find a better map. Now that I have a good idea of what I'm looking for. I do need something that has both mana leeching and critical hit. That doesn't look like a long maze. I remember this one. Not terribly impressed with that. That, I think I have the potential to make a long maze. I've already got the traits that I want. Let's just take a look at this one. Okay, so unfortunately... yeah, this is not going to work. This looks promising. I think those might actually be existing amplifiers there too. I never did this in Endurance too. That's weird. Okay, so one thing I can actually do is build another tower up here. I should be able to get at least one amplifier on that. So if I build the amplifier here... okay, let's see. So let's suppose they all have to come from these nests. Let's suppose I make them come in this way. Okay, this is kind of tricky. I have to make them go all the way around this twice to get the longest maze. They're probably going to exit here, so let's work backwards from this. So let's do going around the outside part first. If they go all the way around the outside, then that doesn't work. If they go most of the way around the outside, then I can make them come in this way, and they have to come from these nests. And if instead I make them come in here, then they go all the way around here, come out, and go all the way around here. So it kind of works out to the same either way. But it looks like coming in here, going around here, up, and around this way. All right, I think that's the winner. Okay, now, unfortunately, I don't have what I need to level up this mana pool. All right, so think what we want is for them to come around here. So that's going to require walling off this and this. I'm going to wall this off with the amplifier that I'm going to build. I believe this is the only one that I can build. I guess I neglected to wall this off. I didn't need to build that. I could have just built a wall here, I guess. I don't think it matters which way they go to the orb. If they make it that far, then we're already doomed. Okay, so they come around here, then they go up this way, and they go back around that way, so it should be fine to just wall off twice here. That prevents them from coming up around this way as well. Yeah, I think that's everything. Once again, we're going to start with pure mana leeching for everything. But this is going to be a lot easier because we're starting with all these amplifiers. We're also going to have 2 kill gems the whole time, which should help a lot. Alright, let's just make a bunch of copies of these. And I think I'm going to upgrade these evenly for right now. This one should be a bit more powerful because it has 1 extra amplifier around it. Okay, I can no longer look at the map with that. Alright, hope I didn't mess anything up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happens. Okay, so I'm definitely going to want to just use beams to farm mana at the beginning of this. That seems to be going pretty well. And actually, I still have beam on that, so let's get this up a couple of levels and throw a beam enhancement on this as well. Okay, this is going way better. Now we can go ahead and upgrade this and throw a beam enhancement on that. Okay, now I should probably start making some plans for the late game. But I think the extent of my plans is just keep doing this for a while, and then at some point I'll switch one of these and then the other probably to critical hit. Even if we don't make it to the end of these, we're still going to be in excellent shape. I also want to go ahead and get this leveled up as much as possible. In fact, there's no reason to upgrade the gems until these guys start to get a little bit further, because I want as much fire time on the beams as possible, and I want this to level up. Okay, looks like we are just about starting to not actually have enough beam, so once this gets up to level 8, probably go ahead and do the upgrades. Actually, I think I need to do it now. Let's upgrade this twice. And throw a beam on there. And let me just go ahead and do a couple upgrades on this as well and throw a bolt on. And let's just do a freeze here just to make sure that things aren't getting through. I think we'll be fine. All right, let's get these up to grade 3. We're not getting use of the beam anymore. Oh, that's annoying. Lowering the range lowers the beam range as well. Alright, well I might have let these get too powerful. Now I'm not getting all the mana steal from the beam. Guess I could call some waves early and that'll give me some more. Maybe a little too early. Let's throw a bolt on that and a beam on that. Okay, this is going really well. The fact that we're doing this well already more than halfway through, we haven't even thought about having to switch to yellow gems yet. I think that bodes really well. Let's go ahead and focus that down. Oh, we need to put beam on that. Pretty important that I don't let things through. Let's see. Let's do a... Alright, I'll do an upgrade once this beam gets through, I think. I'll do a couple of upgrades, probably. I think... Yeah, this is going to be fine. Oh, never mind. We are not doing so hot. Let's freeze all of that in place. Okay, we're gonna lose some of these are gonna get through. I really want this to get up to level 9 before I do this upgrade. Okay, we're level 9 now. Get this up to grade 8. Put a beam on it. Okay, so some stuff did get through. And these are now the powerful ones. I think I might have messed myself up here. Yeah, those have so many shields that without a beam available to take them down, this is something I didn't consider. Well, shoot. Let's see. Do I have any recourse here? Alright, I think I'm going to let them go through one more time and then see if the beam can deal with it the next time around. Let's see, do these have... How many did I let through? Oh no, I let a lot through. Alright, I'm gonna call this wave early in the hopes of getting my beam up quicker. And I'm gonna put the beam on the weaker gem and have it focus on shielded enemies. Oh no. This is bad news. I think I messed this up. Alright, let's set you to... shielded. Beam. And let's put a bolt on this. Yeah, I lost. Too many of them got through. Alright, well, I'll just kill as much as I can. Yeah, we're getting some achievements for this at least. Let's go ahead and do that. That. Kill what we can. Still get a lot of experience, but just shy of 100,000. We got some achievements for that. Get the price back. Oh, got the price back. It's a decent fragment. Alright, I'm trying to remember, where did I go wrong there? Why is this not showing up? That's weird. It's like I can mouse over every field except for that one. Huh. That's not the one I just did. This is the one I just did. So I'm curious, how does that stack up against my other endurance runs? Not that much better. We did pass level 100. Got that going for me at least. Oh, this is a good one. This is pretty early on, but this is one where we could probably pull off the whole combo that we just did. So let's go ahead and try it on this one. Although we will not start with a bunch of amplifiers. Alright, did I actually set this to endurance? I did. Alright, so they helpfully already blocked that off for me. Just go ahead and create a bunch of mana gems in all of these spots. Okay, that'll actually do a good job of cleaning up these first couple of waves. So I don't really have to worry too much about the start of this. Now, I believe what I want to do to maximize the length of this maze. I want to make them go up and around there. Down through here. And then I actually want to do something like this. And we'll make them go... Actually, forget that. Okay, so my kill tower is going to need to be someplace where it won't interfere with any of this stuff. So probably right here. I can fully surround it. Let's go ahead and populate all of those as well. Okay, this should be good enough to start with. I'll use these 2 towers to kill things for right now. I do think I'm going to send them around here and then back in. And we're going to have amplifiers up to here, so should be fine to make them go all the way around that way. Then they're going to drop down in here. All right, that's good enough for now. I can extend the mazing up here later on. All right, hopefully I didn't forget anything important. Let's go ahead and see how this turns out for the start. I'm actually tempted to... Since these will pretty much pay for themselves, I think it makes sense to go ahead and get all of them upgraded to level 2, especially the trap ones. Pretty much as soon as possible. Okay, did I get all of them? Grade 2, grade 2. Looks like it. Go ahead and do the towers now. And we might as well put some enhancements on the... Let's see, we can increase the fire rate with this, right? Yeah, so we can make all of these... make the traps shoot faster. Might as well put some enhancements on the... let's see. Mana value 825. It only leeches 0.74 per hit. I mean, it'll probably eventually pay for itself, but I don't think upgrading these to grade 3 is actually that great of an idea. I think I need to focus on getting my kill stuff in place. Even the traps would take a long time. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna upgrade all the traps with beam enhancements to make them shoot faster. Focus on getting my mana pool up higher level. Okay, I believe... Are there no more traps? I believe I've got everything in a trap. Enhanced. And now, let's see, they join up around here. So I might as well just go ahead and make a couple more traps that they're going to have to go through. I believe... Yeah, they all go through this area. Alright, that's probably enough traps for right now. Wait, only 318, really? Wait, why is it so cheap? Let's go ahead and create a bunch of copies of this. I believe I populated all of the traps that I built. I'll just start from the front, I guess. Okay, and now just to make sure nothing goes wrong, let's go ahead and get some of these upgraded. We're going to want another amplifier here. We're going to want to upgrade this twice. Same for this. Get a copy of that. And let's go ahead and bolt enhance this. Okay, we're going to start to have stuff get through soon, so we really need to focus on this now. All right, let's go ahead and throw a couple more of these on here. Okay, hopefully I haven't messed myself up here. But it looks like if I just throw a beam on this, that should help clean up a lot of stuff. Alright, let's throw a beam enhancement on that. Let's go ahead and continue putting some more on my traps. Okay, this is going pretty smoothly. I guess I will put a bolt on there since I have it available. Alright, let's start doing some serious upgrades here. Put a beam on this and a bolt on that. Can get these two that are more important up to level 3. Alright. Let's hope that I haven't messed things up here. Oh dear. Well. Wish I had some of those beam spells back now. Oh no. Alright, well that's the end of that. That's obviously gonna wipe me out when it comes back around. Should have upgraded this before I cast that. Guess I can upgrade that one and throw a bolt on it, but yeah, I think it's, yeah, they're gonna keep getting through. Oh well, died to the same mistake again. Guess I can take out this Wraith if I can find it. There's a Wraith there, isn't there? There we go. Alright, well at least I got the rewards for that. Okay, well we made it through about the same number of waves as the last time. I think I got too carried away with building all those traps. Although, they probably paid for themselves, so... Experience and Reavers. Kind of the same as the one I already have. I don't think this one's going to be worth upgrading. It's possible that I'll want it later. Well, we did gain a couple of levels for that. Which one is this? Is this the one with the jars of wasps? Wait. That is not what I meant to do. So let me think about this. So this is turning a third of the Reaver waves into Swarmlings. That alone isn't what's killing me. I don't think. The Swarmlings are 50% faster, which makes the rushes harder to deal with. Yeah, okay, so I guess these two things in combination, and the fact that there's more than twice as many monsters overall, these just combine to make a super rush that if I don't have my beam up, I can't deal with it. And then combined with this, if that rush gets through, then I can't deal with the results of it because I still don't have my beam spells up. Beam isn't as strong against this as I thought because it only works if only a couple get through. Because they won't always target the right monsters. Alright, let me see if this is the one with the wasps. Oh, it's not. Got a bunch of mana. Now these are a bit stronger. Yeah, I don't see myself being able to actually do well on this one compared to the previous one. So I think I would actually need to lower my traits to get a bunch of experience from this. Could certainly still get some decent experience from it. Oh, the interesting thing about this is it doesn't really look like I need the critical hit gem. Because I was killed by lots of enemies before I really needed the larger hits. So I wonder if the takeaway from that is I just need to build a lot more gems so that I can deal with the rushes. Alright, so let me look just for things that have Mana Steal, preferably with good mazing opportunities. In fact, Mana Steal without critical hit will be the things that I've ignored up to now. think that's red, not orange. Yeah. Okay, so here's one. I mean, I could maze this myself. It's going to be expensive. I already did that one. That's not going to have amazing opportunity. This is the one with those 2 lanterns. This one isn't that great. That's the one I just did, right? This is the start of the game. Alright, well, I don't really see a lot of good opportunities, and the runs that I did only gave me just under 100,000 experience, which isn't that great considering that before I was getting, 20 or 30,000 fairly easily. So I'm a little bit indecisive about what to do next. Just gonna look at this field because it has a really high experience for normal mode. Okay, that's why. This is the one with the wasps. Which allows me to get much further. Plus, this has a great setup for doing the mazes. But I don't have access to critical hit gems, so... Actually... So let me just see. If I wall off... I just make sure they have to go around. Now they have to go around everything. I just call everything early. Let's switch this over to fast. Control-click to start all remaining waves. So that should be... Oh, they're already getting through. Okay, well here we have 12,000 hit points with an armor level of 772. Let me just see if I can... Maybe if I freeze a bunch of these... Get a little more mana. Okay, where is that gem? Grade this one more time. So yeah, by the time we get down to here, where these have over 1,000 armor, this just would not cut it. I'm just trying to work out how far could I get without the critical hit gem. Well, pylons ignore armor. So this actually brings me back to something else that I wanted to test. Let's restart this real quick. Let's do the same thing where we start all the waves. Let's block this off and this off. Okay, what I want to test is if I have a tower. with a gem in it that's set to target. Well, actually, let's just see what happens if I just have it set to do normal targeting. Just go ahead and put a beam on there. And then I have 2 pylons in range. Let's go back to normal speed. What happens here? Okay, so it looks like it always targets one of the pylons. And never hits the other one. Oh, wait. So that's with normal targeting. I actually need a way to test this without being in range of anything. So let's repeat this experiment down here. Get that set up, and now let's set it to target random. Hopefully I'll survive for long enough to see the results of this. Okay, so it's shooting the top one. It looks like it's only shooting the top one. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that there was a way to have one really powerful kill gem that would spread the shots out between a number of the pylons, and then each of them would get charged, right? Because these get charged by any tower shot that hits them. Let's see. Incoming tower shots charge the pylon. Diminishing rates. Yeah, it's not really clear how this works. But the fact that I can't make this spread the shots out means that it's not that useful. All right. We are at time here, so I think I will probably run this map. Maybe not with all the traits, but probably with 2 of them. I'll probably run that at the start of the next episode. And in the meantime, I'm just going to do some thinking about what strategy I should use to be able to wrap up. Because just getting to wave 30 or so doesn't get me that much more experience than just doing the easier runs. So I need a way to actually survive with the larger experience boost and actually get to the end. I'm thinking either I should be using pylons or maybe I just need a lot more kill towers. Like if I did the pattern that I had set up a couple of times before, I don't really have a good spot to showcase this, but essentially, you know, if I have my 1 kill tower and then it's surrounded by amplifiers, then, you know, I'll also have a tower here, and I'll have a tower here. So I can actually fit a total of 4 extra towers that are also using 3 of the amplifiers. But I need to have a place where I can build a whole bunch of stuff like that. Probably right here in the middle, actually, I could do something like that. And I could even use the upper and lower spots if I was okay with blocking off some of these paths. But anyway, yeah, I think that would probably be enough if I had a total of 5 towers. That would probably be enough to deal with most of the swarmlings. Another thing I could do is have my kill tower in a position where it can shoot, you know, the things as they come in here, and then it can also shoot them again as they come over here. And then I could have a separate set of towers later on that I could put the beam enhancement on, but they would never shoot unless the enemies actually made it there. So I could actually have several charges worth stored up. I'm actually really liking that idea. Because that way, anything that did make it past my first kill tower would just get instantly burst down. Now, the one problem with that is that it requires having a bunch of high-level stuff that's not really doing anything most of the time. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I have a couple of ideas for how to do this, but let's go ahead and just end endurance. Interesting. Alright, so when we come back the next time, we'll try to get some experience on Field X2. And in the meantime, thanks as always for watching.